Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you about children and chiropractic today. A lot of times people think, why do I need to take my kid to a chiropractor? The most amazing thing is that, when life begins, the body is so ready to go. Oftentimes a trauma at birth or an early slip or fall can knock a little bone out of the spine, make it misalign, and cause problems to that beautiful communication system. I want to tell you a couple stories. This picture here is a picture of Adeline. When I first met Adeline, she was 6 weeks premature. She'd been born 12 weeks premature. And by the time her mother, who lived back east at the time, moved out here, she had not slept in 6 weeks since the baby was born. The baby was so distraught and so shaky when she came in. And little Adeline was about this big. I don't know if you can see, but that's my hand. Her head is fit, and half her body fits into my hand. But when I looked at her, the mother was so exhausted and so forlorn. And when I asked her what happened, she told me that the baby was born 12 weeks premature, was in NICU for a couple weeks, came home, has never rested, never slept a wink. And the baby, she just said, a friend of mine told me that maybe Dr. McCollum can help, because I work with a lot of kids. So I looked at the baby and I just felt her neck here, and I told the mom that I felt that this very top bone called the atlas was shifted off to the right, and that if I could move that gently into place, the baby might relax a little bit. And it's about this much pressure. It's just a little bit of pressure on that little tiny neck. So I asked her to put the baby down on her stomach, and the baby was squirming, and I went and I just did a little bit of pressure, and the baby went and just stopped. Immediately fell asleep. Mom didn't know what to do. I beckoned her to get up and go home. A couple hours later, I got a call. My staff came and got me out of a room and said that Adeline's mom is on the phone and she's crying. So I went to talk to the mom, and I asked her what's up. She said her baby's still asleep, and she didn't know what to do. The baby never slept that long. I told her to go take a nap. But the power of turning on that little life was amazing. Here's another little girl right here, and this is Gabriella. When Gabriella was 6 months old, she started to have stomach problems. The mother took her to the medical doctor. The medical doctor, pediatrician, diagnosed it as GERD and wanted her to go on Nexium. And the mother came in and said, I just don't feel comfortable putting my baby on a drug like that. And I go, I wouldn't either. Why don't we take a look at her? So as I felt down her back, I noticed that right in the middle of her back was a big knot on this little 6-month-old baby. So I told the mother that there was a misaligned vertebra possibly pinching off the nerve that goes to the baby's digestive tract and stomach, and that I thought that if I could move it a little bit, the baby would be fine, and we could give the body a chance to heal. So she said, go for it. I adjusted the baby. It took me I'd say about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe 5. The mother took the baby back to the doctor. Gabriella was doing great. The doctor said, see, that Nexium really did the trick. The mother never told the doctor that he didn't take it. I never told her not to give it to him. She chose not to, but the body could heal itself. Last stories. 1 week I had 3 babies being brought into the office about this big. None of them had pooped in a week. I don't know why they all showed up in that day or that week, but when I find that babies aren't going to the bathroom, they should go every day. Somehow I believe that they're told that 2 to 3 times a week is normal. It might be normal, but it's not healthy. So on every one of those babies, I found right in the small of the back a bone that had been locked out of place, possibly sitting in those car seats or what have you, or learning to walk and falling on their butt a million times. But on all 3 of these, when I adjusted the baby and left the room, the mother came out of the room like this with stuff going everywhere. It was the most funny thing I'd ever seen. Those babies were relieved, the mother was relieved, and it's an awesome thing. So there you have it. If you know anybody with children with any kind of problem, let's get them checked. Let's give them a chance to have their nervous system checked to see if they can be healthier and happier. So please tell your friends and family to bring their kids in. My number is 459-9990, and it's info@McCollumFamilyChiropractic.com, info@McCollumFamilyChiropractic.com. Don't let your kids live to get sick. Let's get them healthy from the start. Thank you very much and have an awesome day.